think the scheme fits what these guys do well as players, what Steve Wilks is going to ask them to do? We kind of alluded to it earlier. Greg Williams was asking him to do things that weren't necessarily strengths. Do you see that kind of shifting focus, if you will?
I'd like to say yes. I think that Wilks has coached successful linebackers, especially Carolina, Thomas Davis, Shaq Barrett, Christian Kirksey. Those guys, or sorry, Luke Kuechly. So he's gotten production from good linebackers in the past. He's gonna. The Browns did some weird things with alignment and depth. They would have Schobert playing sometimes 7 yards off the ball, hauling to the middle of the field in what's called Tampa 2 coverage, which is running 2 deep safeties and having your middle linebacker run in deep coverage down the middle of the field to cover any vertical routes, which is a tough burden on linebackers. That is, to fear playing. I got to really haul my butt back to play deep middle, but I also have to be able to run, play true to my run read too. And that just puts guys in difficult positions. And those 2 or 3 yards that Schobert could be off the ball are the difference between arriving on time, arriving on the other side of the line of scrimmage. So he has to get better at being able to make sideline to sideline tackles, something he did not do very much of last year. And the Browns, in general, have to be more instinctive from their linebacker position. Shooting gaps, those sort of things have to happen more often. I feel good about this scheme for them. I think that I feel good about the linebacker play that's happened under Steve Wilks and Al Holcomb, who's taken over the linebackers. I think they'll get a little bit better coaching. I think they'll be a little bit more hungry to prove themselves in a different scheme. So there's reasons to feel optimistic on this situation until we don't, until it doesn't work out. So you feel good about it. The Browns are in a good contract situation with both, that they can let those guys go out and prove it and then have some talent ready in case they need to move on.